Hi, how are ya? It's the 4th of July weekend, 2017, and I got a little red, white, and blue thing going on today. I'm Charlotte Cheney at Charlotte's Soul. You can find me at charlottesoul.com. And I want to talk to you a little bit today about something that I really believe is inside you, because I know that it's inside me, and I think we were all made in the image of God. So I believe that God put something really special inside our heart, a dream and a vision. And I also believe that there's so many sources around us that kind of disintegrate that dream and that vision. I think about children, right? You see little kids, I'm going to be president, I'm going to be Beyonce, I'm going to be, whatever, I'm going to be a firefighter, I'm going to be the best mother in the world. They have that calling and that vision to go be that thing. And then as life goes on, practicality sits in and they begin to realize, well, maybe I can't do that, or maybe I shouldn't do that. And so that dream kind of gets buried down. And so I believe that God put these dreams in our hearts so that we would go out and bless the world with them. But too often we're not living them because we're too self-conscious, or we've listened to other voices. I think about myself. I wanted to be a ballerina more than anything. I fantasized about it. I dreamed about it. I listened to music and I could just see myself on the stage ballet dancing. But somebody that I loved said, "You're too big to be a dancer. You're not built to be a ballet dancer." And that was a very practical statement. I'm not one of those just super spaghetti string gals, right? But I took that and went with it. And so rather than taking my dream that I wanted to be a ballerina, I went ahead and let that die because somebody discouraged me from doing that. I think about one of my children who had a vision of being a Marine and was really moving forward in that calling and studying leadership and learning marches and all kinds of stuff. But somewhere along the line, the message came that no, that's not the thing to do. And I've been watching that dream die in my child. And it's been a little heartbreaking. No mother, I think, really wants her child to be a Marine, but I think a mother really wants her child to follow that passion. And so I wanted to ask you today, what's inside you? Can you remember the dream that was inside you? Can you remember that little thing that you always wanted, but you were discouraged? I mean, maybe it was somebody in your life like mine that was practical and just said, "Hey, I'm sorry, you're not gonna be a singer, or you're not gonna be a model, or fashion designers don't make money." I don't know what your situation was, but I know that you do. And so what I would love to do is to just connect with you. I offer a workshop where we spend some time and we identify this dream or this vision, and we go through maybe some of the reasons that we can't do it. And I'm sitting here today because I stepped out in faith. Okay, some of you don't know me very well or don't know me at all. And I grew up in Texas. I'm a Texan. Once a Texan, always a Texan. But I had really, really insecure growing up. I have very severe ADD, and learning information comprehension is so difficult for me. And it was the 70s, and we didn't really have ADD the way we understand it today. And so I thought I was stupid because I would sit in a classroom and we'd pass our books around and read aloud. And oh my gosh, when I had to get that book, I was just horrified because all of a sudden everybody was going to know how hard it was for me to be equal with the rest of them. And so I think my teachers and people that loved me thought I was stupid. I certainly thought I was stupid. And my bar for myself was really, really low. And I ended up marrying into a marriage where I was just grateful that someone would have me, but I was not cherished, and ended up being emotionally abused for a very, very long time until I got myself out. And pursuing this dream of being here today and talking to you and connecting with you and inspiring you took a lot of courage on my part. It took a lot of faith. So I had to get myself together and say, you know what? I hear this. And even though I have been told my whole life that I'm stupid and not capable of being who I want to be, I'm going to do it anyway. So I really have, if you know me, I talk about my program, SEEP. So this is my soul work journal that I hope you guys have downloaded. It's free on my website. And it's sort of a daily opportunity for you to check in with yourself the way I do with myself. How am I doing spiritually? Well, in order for me to be here today, I have to trust that God is going to just be here with me, in me, and through me, and that I am not going to be making a complete fool out of myself by sitting here with you, that somehow God has a purpose of me sitting here and communicating with you, and He's going to fulfill that through me, through my courage of getting out. So in my environment, I had to leave an environment where I was mistreated, where I was discouraged, where I was criticized, where I was told you can't, you shouldn't, you're not capable. That's not an environment where I was going to be able to fulfill God's calling in my life. I had to get out of it. So I left. I left a 23-year marriage. I broke up a family with 4 children and stepped out in faith and said, you know what? I think God has something better for me. And He does. We're just now beginning to see the tip of the iceberg here. Emotions. My emotions need to be in balance. How am I doing emotionally? I, yesterday, realized I don't need to go to counseling as much as I used to. I have been in counseling for many, many, many years through trials of, I am a stage 3 rectal cancer survivor. I have raised 4 sons in a very toxic environment, and I have suffered great pain from that. And I'm getting healthy because I am investing in my emotions. I'm keeping my balance spiritually, environmentally, emotionally, and physically. Physically, how am I doing? Am I taking care of my body? Am I letting food be my comfort? Am I letting my life just rest? Am I exercising? Am I valuing my life? And I am. I'm always working better in all these situations, but I'm trying to get better. So I want to encourage you today to take some time and think about that vision that's in you. Next time, or maybe not next time, but in the future, I'm going to get with you here and hopefully live, where we can really spend some time and explore that vision in you and maybe understand like what's keeping you from it. I'm a coach. I'm a soul coach, and I would love to coach with you. You can reach me at charlottesoul.com. And thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you.